Okay, you have found yourself needing to remove the spare tire on a 2005 GM product, Yukon, Suburban, Tahoe, whatever. And you've discovered that the wheel come down only so far, and then it catches. The cable comes down farther, but this piece here that holds the wheel will not come down no farther, and it's at an angle. Well, here's what you've got. You've got this latch, safety latch, that they have engineered, and it is supposed to keep the tire from falling off when this cable comes loose. Also, most likely, it's supposed to be some kind of anti-theft device. Failed in the fact that someday you're going to have to bring your spare tire down, and their latch assembly that they engineered stinks. So I'm going to tell you how I did it. I've seen a lot of guys on YouTube and different people, and I struggled with every one of them. It took me 45 minutes to get this piece down. I'm on a lift in a garage, and it took me 45 minutes. I can only imagine what it'd be like on the side of the road. So in the instructions in the manual, it says to, loosen the cable, lift the tire up a little bit, and then this will move in, and then it should slide down. Nope, didn't do it. I don't know what to tell you other than your engineering failed. There's good engineering, there's bad engineering. Just hope this guy isn't designing, or it could be a lady, I don't know who it is, designing bridges, because I tell you what, if they're designing bridges, we're in trouble. So what they have here in this nice little booty that's supposed to prevent rust, look at it and tell it didn't work, and supposed to keep debris out of it. There is a plate here with a little lip. What would have really been neat is if they would have just kind of had a groove cut out of that, and that way you could have just turned this and it would have fell out through that groove. But no, that's not what they do. They engineered things to make money, not help you. And so here we are. But what I ended up doing, get this back up on there. What I ended up doing was I brought the tire down where this thing was kind of at an angle. And I could tell, as I was watching some guys on YouTube, I noticed here that there's a dip and a hole. And then I noticed on the other side was the latch. So what I did is I took a pair of channel locks, pliers, turned this to where I could get a screwdriver and a hammer and hit this here. Well, as I hit that there, that drove that in to where before it was hanging like this, and then it started hanging like that. I knew then that by supporting the tire, by the way, you're not going to get that off that lip in here if you're not supporting the tire. So I supported the tire, and then once I noticed that this thing was no longer like that, being held on that lip by the lever, I knew then it would work. So I pushed it up, and sure enough, then it came down because this was pushed in. It is a good idea. You got to find this side here so you know that it's the other side you want to hit. And you can see my markings there where I hit it with a screwdriver 3 times with a hammer. Now, that's on a lift, in the air where I get comfortable underneath it to do that. If you're on the side of the road, man, you're in trouble. You might try sticking a long screwdriver through one of the holes and come up here and maybe try to push in on that. I don't know. Just, these are ideas that I'm throwing out at you. But that's what's holding you is that little piece right there. And I'm going to try to hold my feelings for the engineer that did this. My only hope is that someday he has to change a tire with this thing. And then we'll know, what kind of engineer he thinks he is. So hopefully that'll help you. If it did, send me some money. My PayPal account is therepairzone08@gmail.com. That's therepairzone08 08@gmail.com PayPal. And that way maybe I can afford to send my kids to engineering school and have them design better stuff than this garbage. Good luck to you out there. I know it's a tough world and it's not getting any easier with designs such as this. But I hope you're the best. Take care. Bye-bye.